Good day, everyone. This is week 4 of Reddit League in Iceland against Max. Uh, so yeah, let's just jump in. I guess I will just talk about this country while I am just looking around here myself. So Iceland is, like I always say, one of those just go one way and pray to God you find a sign countries. So it is a how I describe it, a pretty dodgy country. The thing is, it is well signed if you actually find uh, signs which have road numbers on it. But yeah, usually it's just go one way and click ahead. So yeah, not really that much interesting commentary probably because there's just not a lot to see, you know. So yeah, it's kind of frustrating if you. Oh, let me move my mouse there. Oh, it's staying. Oh, whatever. Uh, there we go. So, anyway, yeah, as you can see, I haven't really found anything yet, which is, well, not good. You won't, you don't want to start your first round like this. Usually, when I don't find anything for a bit, I turn around. But it always depends, like when is the right time. When you can never say with certainty. For all I know, you could be finding a sign like 5 clicks away. Uh, so it's always a bit risky to do so, but I think this instance it might be good to check out the other route. And just as I said that, I click back. So yeah, let's hope this is the right way actually. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of Iceland just because it's a country where you uh, what I want to say. It's an empty country. I don't like countries that are really empty because you just have to click a lot to be able to find anything of use. I'm kind of thinking my internet is kind of not working as well. Uh, as I could see from my frustrated mouse movements sometimes. But yeah, it's not a country I really like. It's like the same as Argentina, etc., where it's just you just have to keep looking for useful signs. And there's the one, and I honestly I'm not sure where on the one, but I just put myself on there just to remind myself this is the one. And here are finally some good clues. And I was kind of looking, okay, Egostadia is close, but I wanted to find the 931, so it's like, okay, let's put it there. Um, yeah, I didn't have a lot of time to go pinpoint, uh, but it turned out to be on this road instead, and it was lying because it was the 95, not the one. But yeah, I couldn't have done more there. I think I I had a lot of clues to process all of a sudden, all these road numbers, and it seemed uh, the wisest to check out the 931. In hindsight, I could have maybe seen, oh, Egilsstaðir is 11 kilometers to the north. Maybe I should just put myself closer there. But yeah, a bit unfortunate, I'd say. I'm not sure if I would have gotten it if I went the right way first, but I definitely think I definitely would have had more time to check it out. But yeah, this is kind of your typical Iceland round. You find a sound of 427, and it's very well ordered, thankfully. 427 is here, and I found Strana Kirka right here. So yeah, that was kind of enough for me to pinpoint. Uh, so yeah, tracking back a bit, first looking at the curvature of the road. What I should be doing though is uh, is look for some water on that map, because I mean it's kind of unreliable sometimes, but here there's clearly a body of water, which I then realized too. Now pinpointing time, which is always fun in Iceland, because if you can see, it's relatively straight and with not many points of interest, if at all. So yeah, what was the best thing here to do? I think I was checking. Yeah, I was checking the curve of the road here to see if it would fit a little bit. Uh, but honestly, this doesn't really help me any further. I was guessing close to the water, not really based on anything, but just based on that I am close to the water. Yeah, it's a real pain pinpointing sometimes, because you don't really know how accurate the map is compared to what you see in Street View. So I mean, you have that with a lot of countries where you don't know if the body of water should be there or not. But I picked for this, which turned out to be a bit more north, but not that big of a disaster, I'd say. Uh, but yeah, that's kind of your Iceland round, and these are the kind of maps that I really don't find fun. But it is easy if you are able to find road numbers. The pinpointing is the only tricky part in that aspect. So we got more clues, 1 and 60. The one road goes all around the country, so you just have to follow the one and then uh, find the junction with the 60, which I did here. So here's another case of, well, is this the right exit? Because there can be multiple entry ways from a road. I don't think that's the case with 60, but I might be wrong there. But yeah, Borgarnes is relatively close. Bifrosten there as well. So yeah, I was pretty certain this was it. So back now, I think I'm double checking here. This road curving, that seems right. So I went over here somewhere. I guess okay, maybe I'm close to the river, because well, there's a river next to here. So now just figure out where, I mean, what the angle exactly is. This curve to the east here suggests that uh, that the part where I put my pin down is probably the right one, because it didn't take that long to reach the junction as well. So I'm gonna check the curve chart. I'm not sure how much this helps, but it might. I mean, I've seen other people do it, so that's where I kind of got it from. But it's difficult. At one point I was like, okay, screw it. It's kind of impossible to guess. So in this instance, you know, I was just happy with that. And dropping a few points, even if, especially if you, no, what do I want to say? If you already dropped a lot of points like I did in week one, and you're not at a perfect score, which is unlikely anyway in Iceland, then losing a few points on pinpointing is not that big of a deal usually. It should not make the main difference. Anyway, I already found it, and I actually have this other side road to help me out here, so I could actually count the steps per side, per way, whatever you call it, direction, I should say. It was around in the middle, so I went there, and wasn't quite that close, but still 5k, which is nice. So yeah, here's the last round, and I am on the 30, so back here in the southwest again. But yeah, that could still be a long road. So, oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm tired. But yeah, as you can see, it's a bit of a monotonous country. So to watch me do it is also not as fun, I'd say. And there's not a lot to commentate about either. You know, it's just landscapes, emptiness. But at least it's relatively well signed considering how empty it is. 344, which is here. But when I checked the curve of the road, that didn't make sense. And I came from the north, and I definitely did not stumble upon a city. So I came to the conclusion, okay, then I must be at this junction. Process of elimination is what that's called, kids. Anyway, so yeah, pinpointing time again. And this one looked to be real tricky because the curves of the road are minimal, or the change of direction, I should say. But I found a thingy here, Vitardalu or something. I was looking for that on the map, couldn't find it. I mean, usually I ignore those blue signs, but with pinpointing, you never know if there's actually something similar to that on the map, like the name of the town plus hotel or whatever, that kind of stuff. But I was kind of looking at the road curvature, as I often do. So you see it curves quite a bit to the west now. So I should be somewhere in this. And here I saw Vita Dalu appear. Just had to zoom in one tiny bit more. And that was quite close. So I kind of knew okay-ish where to put it, which is here. And after a bit more double checking, I am just gonna place it and hope that it's good. Should have not moved my pin there. I would have been a few points closer. But yeah, I got 23,958 in the end. Considering that I had only 20 seconds to pinpoint this, I would say that this was kind of the best I could do after this. So maybe I could have done better, but I don't know. It was a bit difficult dragging a mouse all the way up here and then also trying to look for. Anyway, this game ended as a draw. So yeah, I'm still unbeaten, but draw. I'm still hoping to get the bonus point. As of now, that's not 100% certain. If I do get the bonus point, I think I'm still in first because Calamity won. If I don't get the bonus point, I will be second, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to see about that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and see you guys later. Bye.